Hello and welcome back to Pickin' Plays. That's Hoi4 Kaiserreich mod. We are back in the Russian Empire fighting in the east, but we have no manpower. All the manpower we have has gone away to one area or another, some to building new units, but most to reinforcing the large amount of losses we have sustained on the Eastern Front. So, in order to compensate that, we need to wait until we get 100 political power and bring ourselves up to the next level. There's also, I have my troops that were a part of the back defense. They'll go to surround Tibet. Basically, the plan here is attack Tibet, attack Bhutan, and then we'll have another line against the Bharatiya Commune, which will mean that they'll have to move some of their troops off of their line, and that will slowly just move things along, because we already have the connection over to Tibet from this side. But we would have a rather a decent front going from Nepal to Sikkim to Bhutan that would be able to push through from the north to get into India that way, which would also threaten Burma and the Kingdom of Siam through that direction. We don't have many options to go in any direction. So over here, just need to look around. Let's see. You specifically. You could use some more options. How about, say... Yeah, how about there too? Then that'll do for now. Just keep pushing in. Slower than before, but keep pushing in. Over here, we could possibly move them out. The Chinese forces alone tend not to stand against us too well, but they are bringing in more forces, and now it's getting a bit harder to push in. Republic of China could very well attack them, but it's unlikely. They don't have any other focuses, so I doubt they will. These troops are going to take a while, and I also need to use my political power first to get my manpower, and then to go after it. Excavation's done. How lovely. Excavation, so already did that. I could go for new naval stuff. 30% off, 50% off an improved cruiser. Sure, why not? We get better landing craft. Oh yeah, I'm sending my Marines across the world to go start raiding at Hawaii and throughout the Pacific Islands to try and attack from that direction. We already have our troops set on the American border. You particularly have the longest line. You don't really like it. You have a much more tightly packed line, so you kind of like it. And you have the line around New England, so you're all right there as well. No real plans past that. What's your plan? It is large river crossing and division still preparing. Landing craft, we're done with landing craft. So now, we could go the next one, but we don't have that many plans for large amounts of landing craft at any given time. Still 1944. We're going kind of slow at the moment just to get things going. And because we were having a little bit of a problem with slowdowns. Ace pilot, nice. Looks like mostly our attacks are failing, except for like Datong. Our attacks tend to be failing, and our assaults... nope, our assaults are fine. Go there. We need to try a cutoff. Just an attempted one will be fine. Hold still. What about using our siege tank to bust through their lines? Yeah, they cannot break through us by any stretch of the means. Oh, and they have low supply as well. Oh, it's beautiful. Just by having this unit on it, it's slowly going between losing this fight and winning, and now we're winning. We just have a siege tank that's doing nothing. Why are you winning? Why are you so good, siege tank? The siege tank is there to break stalemates, and I love it. Yeah, so the Chinese have finally figured out their situation. They finally got their stuff together, and they're finally able to hold their whole line at once. Japanese, after losing, I think they might have lost 50 divisions on the counterattack with all of my encirclements. Now it's not so good of an area for encirclements. It's more hilly, it's more mountainous. There's some mountains up here, some hills there, there's some rivers, there's some areas with block-offs like this impassable mountain region, even though it's plains on one side, woods on the other, but there's mountains there apparently. Logistics company. Might as well get the single company, it's cheap. Ah, we're at 100, nice. I will not solidify control, I will go for the next highest up, which is the service by requirement. It will hurt the rest, but I need the manpower. Then we have max army experience. Might as well look at our super heavy tank because there's really no reason to upgrade anything else. Super heavy tank, create a variant with a better engine and then better reliability. Just because, you know, that, and then even better at its job of armor. Main gun, soft attack, yeah, anything else would also lower its max speed. And I wanted max speed to be up as much as possible. 4.2 kilometers, that ain't that bad. That would put it pretty much on par with an infantry unit. So the Mark 1, super heavy tank, go away. Ah, dang, I outdated the wrong one. To the very bottom. The Mark 1, recommission, get rid of you. Yes. Then get rid of it. And super heavy. Nice. The Mark 1. We still have a little bit. I got some air experience I could use, but might as well just leave it be for now. A lot of our attacks are not going too hot, especially for the amount of manpower we have. The couple that are going well are... Yeah, this is a nice little push here into Jahol. Some good pushes down there that seem to be working just fine. My super heavy alone seems to have broken the enemy, and I find that hilarious, as it is so slow. It is so ungodly slow. My super heavy tanks. You just need 60 at any given time, and you can't stop it. Whatever you do, you can't stop this guy. He has 0 attack. Let's see what happens here. Send some mediums to help. Nah, he needs his rest. Over in here, we get 50% off something. 10% off that. Nah. Vast offensives, please. Just let things go. Down here. Yeah, we've held this area off for now. It'll just be a defensive area. Over here. Some good attacks, but I feel like they get abandoned before it really goes anywhere. I think that's the situation. Air wings with no missions. What do you mean? You have no mission? What about you? You have no mission. Come on, guys. You gotta keep up with the armies. Go on to red. Go on. Yup. Alcanada has capitulated. You go and help them for now. You guys just keep going over northern Manchuria. Yeah, just keep focusing there while you're here. Maybe join up with that force. That force. You're just a tactical bomber. Go over southern Manchuria. Just keep blasting away. We got this. Then, the locations. The Americans would be a tough army to break. Even when you zoom in, there's just more. We could... it's not 1945 yet. We can't go for the highest ones. Field Hospital for a little bit better use of my manpower. Oh, that manpower has shot up a lot in a second. So, check out the Navy again, because the Navy was having problems with manpower issues. Now you have 20. You got a bunch of a lot of carriers. Tons of carriers. But the individual carriers don't carry much. Why don't these fill out? Come on. Maybe it's because they want the other thing? Are we building those? Let's say we have those air supports. The only thing that can go in there is fighters. Maybe we're just not using them. And what was that? National focus. Air supremacy for new fighter models. Meh, sure. I don't know if we have any more, but we'll do it. Over here, we're going to connect our forces up. Is that what's happening? Yeah, it looks like it. Fedor Abramov was wounded. These troops are in full retreat, and we have another cutoff while I wasn't even looking. I love it. I'm just going to sit there and wait for a second. This area is weak. Break through it, please. That's all I ask of you. I don't think I ask for too much. Over here, if you don't mind going on the offensive there, Mr. Heavy Tank. Maybe get some infantry to back you up. Maybe bring in some other heavy tanks to back you up. Because, you know, how are you going to stop this thing? What are you going to do to stop this thing? Attack it right through down? Look at the amount of defense this guy brings to the fight. Look at the amount of attack he has. You can't stop this guy. He's too good for you. He's too dang good. So we got quite the push down through here. Although, oh, they don't even have enough troops to hold their whole front. We got a new ship. You got 20% off that, 40% off a super heavy dreadnought, and then interwar carrier. Early heavy carrier? Experimental versus interwar. 60 days ain't too bad. Revived. You can go ahead and... Oh. Splendid. Experimental heavy carrier. No, you're a cruiser. Lose 15 days. Ain't nothing but a thing. Then the experimental heavy carrier. Let's get maybe 2 out for the Tikhuvi fleet float. They have a lot of ships, but they just don't use them much. You move in. Take them out. Take them down, boys. Take them down. Then, so we got some fights here and there between our submarines. I see. Well, so long as we are taking out their ships, we actually have our submarines doing some things. Going through Micronesia is pretty much the idea here. The Micronesian gap we can probably leave alone. Because that's actually my land, so we're protecting ours while also going after them. Over here, it's another shipping attack. That should possibly get their attention. Up here, I still find that funny that we're able to just kind of push through them so much. Over here, keep going. We got the manpower back again. So if we could get a cutoff somewhere, bam, it would be here. This would be the cutoff zone of the next cutoff. The cutoff territories that I can see, not really any that I can just see by the tip of my tongue. Over here, maybe if you could extend your line just a little bit, just little bits. Ew, unassigned division. The first of many to go to India. Let's see, what troops do we have left? We've got some of these guys. So that'll be Konstantin Mamentov will go in this area and start recruiting up for that army. So that'll be you, and why don't you wear... Oh, because he doesn't have an attack plan. Because that's one of the features of the game that I don't like. It's real bad. I will talk about how I'm making planned videos, but those are pretty much going to take time. I'm going to actually have to research them. I'm going to have to take time to do them. I'm planning to do a lot of them over the winter break, or at least get some of the initial work done over the winter break. And oh, hello there. Hello, Dolly. Basic plan. Go there. Go there. No, go there. Go there. Go there. Going to try to get those units under our control. You. Yeah, try to go this way and attack around like that. If you could come down here for just a second, attack that way, that'd be great. Attack here to hold them down. We need pinning attacks, please, on all locations nearby. If we could get this to go just fine, I'd love it. You're new? Yeah, you're new. Okay, attack that way for just a second. We need time. Time is something we do not... They got in the way. Time is something we do not have. Heavy fighters, naval bombers. Naval bomber! 24 days. Well, that's the thing I need. Naval bomber's the thing I need. You guys, when you come this way, attack that way. When you get here, just attack this way. So we need to keep them out of this province. I need to be able to attack that way. Ah, it's so weak. It's such a weak province right there. Ooh, Beijing is on the border. Look at that. I just have a couple of infantry divisions down there, but that is nice. I like this. You attack that way. Keep them holding. Attack where we can. Yeah, you are a very weak location, and okay, you got a lot of troops now. Somehow we have taken this province without moving troops through it. Fine, fine. I'll just break through there like some pleb. I was hoping to be able to hold a much larger area at once, but it is what it is. Just so long as we constantly keep on moving forward. Down through here. So you're doing your best to hold on. You've already been pushed back. You've already been pushed back. Get the troops through. Come on. Come on. Gotta go. Gotta go. Over here? Look at that. They're actually pushing through and trying to break me. Well, if you want to send me 6 divisions there, Kurdistan, let me see what they are. Well, congratulations, you just sent yourselves to the meat grinder. You can go that way. You two can go that way. So, you know, we all can spread out a little bit. It'll hurt their effectiveness slightly. I'm not sure what the percentage is. If it's 10%, that's a bit excessive. Going speed 3 is really hurting the system. Just like that. I prefer to get a better cutoff, but it is what it is. Let's check over here on you. Because something we can do with this Tikuvi fleet while we're just sitting about is that when you do go for a convoy escort from the seaboard to there as a general plan, but yeah, full repair and yes, engage. Just stay where you are at the moment. Keep on going. Keep on trucking. Back to here. Back to the far east. It's going to be real slow going. And then, hey, look at that. We can start the conquest of Tibet, but really I want the Qinghai. Yeah. No, not Tibet and Qinghai, just Qinghai. The plan here is take Qinghai because you are a... No, you're a core state for some reason. Bulgaria wants to send me divisions. I mean, I'll take them, but to where? To where, good sir? You got a motorized. That could get sent off to the east. Then the rest, I'll send off to the Americas. The Bulgarians will help out in the conquest of the Americas. Then Beijing has been under siege for quite some time. Other locations elsewhere. How are these guys' manpower holding up? You are down to 1,000, 100,000. You are 300,000. Roughly the same with me, between the two of us. Rising sun, stability, get all those good things. We need oil. Union of America. Venezuela's pretty open for oil transports. I'll take that. Ah, good. We did get that cut off after all. Time to push in, take them out. Including some Chinese troops. Lovely. That's what they get for siding with the wrong Emperor of China. Now, as for us, unfortunately, because... Let's see. Because I was unable to take any of this, I can't get the Manchurian interest or claim northern Japan. I would have to do those the only way I can really get around them is to... thank you. The only way I can really get around them is to take the land myself to own, and then give everything else to the leader of the Entente, being Canada. Which is a little unfortunate. I don't know, maybe I could... Republic of China. Maybe give the rest of the Republic of China, say, hey, this is yours. I think you dropped something. Heavy fighter, it exists, why not? Build aircraft, that would be the naval bomber. Didn't I make the carrier variant, or did I just make the new one? No, I made the carrier variant. So why is it like this? Production of aircraft. Ah, here we go. The naval carrier bomber. Didn't see that one. Yeah, you guys need to get up, so give them some of those. Actually, don't need that many, but it'll do. Fill in the naval carriers, please. Over through here. This location is still falling. They will quickly fall. That is a negative 30 and 30, as well as a negative 33. That's negative 63 defensive there. Attack from multiple directions, it's even worse. Absolute destruction of the enemy. Man, this thing is getting framey when there's so many units fighting at once. If I just like pull back, go speed 4, it would keep it at some frames, but I would need to be able to see what I'm doing. Integration of the Baltic region is done. Beijing is still under... Nope, it's now under our occupation by the 12th Tank Division. Lovely. But that was actually the plan for you, so you need to now start... push to Shenyang, the capital, Because now we're getting to the territory we might be able to break the Fangtan government. If we can break the Fangtan government by taking their core land, which there is a lot of core land, but if we can take the majority of it, we can start pushing through. As for you, there, you have barely any manpower, you have barely many units, a lot of them are militia, but they do have a defensive bonus in the mountains that we need to worry about. But for the most part, we are fine as soon as that war can kick off. It'll just take a long time to do so. And with that, thanks for watching. We push against the Chinese government. We're almost to Tianjin, which is it's actually underneath the Republic of China, but the legation cities are there, which is now called the Confederate cities. But that would be another break in their line, which would really seal the deal between the forces of the Middle Kingdom and the forces of Manchuria in Korea. And then once we push them out, all those propaganda pieces that I've been pushing to my community page will actually come to pass. And then we can start the greater push on through. You there, you can attack whenever you are ready. This fleet still needs to repair. How much is this? It's going to be repaired on November of this year. Okay. What about you? You will be repaired. Japan, the fleet or port. It will be repaired in August of 46. Okay, so automatic split off enabled, please. I would like whatever fleet we can to go. I don't know if it will go or what, but yeah, please do. Please go when available. With that, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!